Well, there's one place in the federal government that's not laying off attorneys. They're actually hiring. You're not going to believe it. It's ICE. I got this email unsolicited today from somebody at ICE, Madison Sheehan, who is the deputy director, and they want me to go work for them. Are you kidding me? What? Things are so bad at ICE that the attorneys going to court are now sometimes not even using their name, which is ridiculous. It's bad enough that you have people who are in uniform and their faces are covered, their badge numbers are covered, they don't tell you what agency they work for, and they're snatching people off the street into unmarked cars. How do you know they're not human traffickers? How do you know they really are federal agents? You don't know. They're not showing you any paperwork. They're going to court, and the judge in Texas allowed this person to not even use their name in open court. So you want the names and everything in court because it's part of the record. It's part of the record. Transparency is important in our republic. But this lawyer, who they found out was named Cosette Shashnow, I'm probably mispronouncing that, but I don't care, started working for ICE in 2021, and she was allowed to represent ICE in court twice without even giving her name. It's part of the record. It's absolutely ridiculous. So you have these guys snatching people off the street. They made a big deal about not wearing masks during COVID, but all of a sudden masks are important to these guys. Snatching people off the street, not showing a warrant, not showing ID, you don't know who they are, not giving their name. And now lawyers are not allowed to, are being allowed to not identify themselves at court. So what is the offer I got from ICE? Unsolicited. They don't have my email. The only person who has my email, I made a special email that's not my regular email so that I can receive things regarding my pension, and somehow they got a hold of that. How is that? Is it Elon Musk? Is it the other people? They're willing to violate people's rights. Why would they violate my privacy? I never gave them my email. I never gave them permission to contact me. I set up a special email just for my retirement stuff, but somebody at ICE got a hold of it and they sent me this anyway, completely unsolicited. What's the offer? They want attorneys to go work for ICE because no one wants to work for the fascists. So what are these fascists offering? $50,000. $50,000 recruitment incentive. I thought this was about saving money in the government and they didn't have money. They're going to pay you $50,000, a $10,000 signing bonus, $10,000 on your first day, and then you get $10,000 each year if you stay for 3 years, so $50,000 total. Although I wouldn't do this, but this says $10,000 upon returning to service and $10,000 if you sign up by August 6th. Is it possible that you can sign up, show up on day one, get your $20,000 and leave? I don't know. Just thinking out loud here. Anyway, what else are they offering? They're offering you a chance to get a GS-14, which is very high. And what's strange is they sent this to me. If you asked me what is the statute called that ICE enforces, I couldn't even tell you. But they're offering me a 14, $50,000, and some other benefits. That's how hard up they are. What are the other benefits? Well, as you know, if you took the voluntary separation incentive plan, 25,000, you got 15,000 after tax. But normally, if you want to go back work for the government again, you have to pay back the full 25,000. However, under this offer, they're waiving that. That's how desperate they are. The so-called dual compensation waiver. And also, let's say that you got make the math easy, a pension of 50,000, and then this job pays 150. You wouldn't get normally 50 plus 150, which would be 200. They would offer you the 150. Because you're getting 50 as a pension, they would subtract that, so you're only getting 100. You're not allowed to double dip normally, but here they're offering this thing that I've never heard of called a dual compensation waiver, where you can get your ICE salary, still get your pension, even though you're working again for the federal government. You're allowed to double dip. You're not going to have to pay back this VSIP, and you're going to get a $50,000 signing bonus. Does that sound like they're trying to save money? I don't think so, right? But also, I mean, it shows how desperate they are. Nobody wants to work for fascists. Nobody wants to sign up defending these policies in court where you're sending people to concentration camps. and obviously not for me, but just a demonstration of how desperate this administration is, how dirty the things that ICE is doing, that nobody wants to work for them. And they'll go to this length to get anyone, literally anyone. As I said, if you asked me what the statute that ICE enforces is called, I couldn't tell you, but they're offering me a GS-14, top of the food chain, $50,000 signing bonus. I don't have to give back the VSIP. I don't have to give back any of my salary, but I don't want it. You can keep it. Keep it. I've lived all my life without being a fascist, and I'll die without being a fascist too. I'm okay with that. I don't need the money that badly. Anyway, I haven't posted on this in a while. I did travel quite a bit. We went to Europe, enjoying my free time off. Uh, my better half got tickets to the Beyonce concert in Paris, which we went to. And if that sounds like a humble brag, it totally is, because I know somebody's going to forward this to Madison Sheehan at ICE, and suck on that, ICE. And have been doing a lot of interviews. I interviewed at 6 banks, 2 fintechs, 2 law firms, and an insurance company, and something's going to happen soon. I'm ready to get back to work, and did some traveling, rested up, and I'm ready to get back to it. So I haven't really had much to post on this channel because things change every day with the court rulings and bringing people back and sending them away. And it's been kind of depressing, so I didn't want to dwell on that, but I did want to post this update now that I have something to post about. But anyway, I won't be applying to this. I encourage you not to apply to it either. I hope that the type of people who watch my channel are not fascists and don't want to engage with fascists and help them enact their fascist agenda and send people to concentration camps and deport them without trials. But if that's your thing, then hey, maybe you can find another channel to watch. Anyway, for those federal workers who are still there and deciding whether to leave a lot, for those federal workers who are still in the government and you're deciding whether to leave or go, I did know of several people who passed up the VERA when I took it in December and who have now taken it, and no judgment there. If it's right for you, take it. If it's not right for you, don't make them force you to leave. Do what's best for you and your family. Don't give these people what they want. Don't help them enact their agenda. Hold your head up high. It's very hard to work for the federal government in these times, and you guys do important work. So hang in there, okay? Have a great weekend, everyone.